Their lives were cut short 4 years ago today at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School. But the faces of those killed in the deadliest school shooting in U.S. history will never be forgotten. Survivors and families of the victims using this day of remembrance to continue their call for action to combat gun violence. The father of Joaquin Oliver climbed to the top of a crane in Washington, D.C. to send his message to President Joe Biden. Manuel Oliver says the administration has not done enough to stop future tragedies. Oliver and 2 others were arrested after the demonstration. President Biden says his administration stands with advocates working to end gun violence.
In the wake of the Parkland massacre, student activists rose up to push for an end to gun violence. And 4 years later, that movement still has momentum. In the days, months, and years since February 14th, 2018, our Alex Hagan has been telling the stories of those Stoneman Douglas students, Alex, and you're here today to talk to us about the progress that they've made and where they go next.
Well, as we all know, Michael, all of those students who were at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School at the time of the shooting and also part of that movement have since moved on. Many of them are now in college. Now, some of them decided to share their thoughts on this day. Others say the subject was just too tough to revisit. And what they say they accomplished, though, whether they're presently involved or not, it will stick with them forever. As high school students,
to that I say, no more.
They channeled their grief and trauma.
Stop right now.
Into a movement.
It was an event that changed me forever.
Fight for your lives before it's someone else's job.
Take this now. Take this now.
A movement that would grab the nation's attention. 4 years later, those students are now scattered across the country. Many of them are right here at the University of Florida.
Not the high school setting anymore. Getting older now. I love being here. Can't complain.
Adam Buchwald is now a junior, majoring in business administration.
Extremely busy.
He enjoys his time with his fraternity brothers.
My picture on the composites right here.
Just trying to be
Great place for me to thrive.
a normal college kid.
Again, I'm 20 years old, going to be a senior next year. I just want to move on with my life. I want to, be with my friends, my family, and try not to think about this event.
But every time February 14th approaches,
Correct.
He can't help but think back to his high school days.
It's definitely an event that I'll remember forever. I tell a lot of people, I was there, my brother was in the building, he had experienced everything. It was just a complete massacre. It definitely hurts deep down inside my heart.
Say for Adam and I, we're both grieving, both really upset about what happened. And
immediately after the shooting at his school, he and his best friend Zach created their own movement called Parents Promise to Kids.
put children's safety over guns.
Asking families to sign a contract pledging to vote for politicians who support stricter gun laws.
We've had over thousands of signed signatures.
The two spoke about their movement with me often over the years.
It's crazy. I'm just so young, and it's been such a long time.
Adam was one of many vocal Stoneman Douglas students demanding action. Their voices brought change, particularly in Florida back in 2018.
And just the fact that, gun violence prevention is a top issue for folks, that's something to be so proud of. Because that's something that we did.
Serena Rodriguez is a national coordinator at March for Our Lives, a movement organized by former Parkland students. She says 2018 was a first step, but gun violence continues to be an alarming issue.
We are in a gun violence crisis, and there's momentum 100% because young people especially, we know what's at stake.
So I think Zach and I made a huge push with gun safety. I think there's a lot more that can be put and brought to the table in order to save more lives due to guns.
Adam is constantly hearing of gun violence across the country.
Every time I see an article, an event, whether it's a shooting or, children dying, adults dying, it hurts me. This issue will never be solved.
While Adam tries to live his normal life.
Very tough class here at University of Florida.
February 14th is that unfortunate reminder every year for him and so many of his fellow classmates that more work needs to be done.
I'm always looking to make change, and that's just who I am as a person.
Now, Adam told me he goes about his normal day each and every February 14th. Of course, that day is always on his mind. However, this year, he plans to attend a vigil at the University of Florida with his fellow classmates.